What's happening, everyone? It's Mike back with Street Made. I know I promised everyone I'd have a full review of the 2025 Ford Escape Hybrid. However, we've had some crazy snow over here in Siberia, but I did at least want to give you a quick walk around and a quick nighttime POV, so let's get into it. This is it, nighttime POV inside the cabin right here. Very nice. I love this new sync system that Ford has. I believe this is Sync 4. This is with Apple CarPlay, but it's pretty intuitive. Oh, well, not right now. Oh, I think that's actually because I'm recording this on my iPhone. That's why CarPlay is freezing on me. But if we go back to actual home screen for Ford, not the CarPlay, we'll go over here and just put the manual GPS in that the car comes with. The menu, everything's pretty sensitive to the touch. No matter what I press, it's pretty responsive. I'm satisfied with it as a user, and I couldn't be really more happy with it, to be honest with you. There's maybe a millisecond of a lag there, but that's really nitpicking. To me, it's quite responsive to the touch. Even going back into CarPlay, let's see if it'll do it now. Yeah, it just won't let me do CarPlay stuff because I'm on the phone, but to the screen of the actual Ford system works good. Everything's very responsive. Bam, bam. Very happy with that. The only thing I will say is I do not like the whole instrument cluster here. If you can see, is completely in the screen. There's no buttons here whatsoever, except for your bird's eye view. It's got some performance, since it's a hybrid, whatever modifications you can do to it. I'm going to actually go through that in the full review once it gets a little warmer out here. But then my area is a little bit more clear, as you can see right now. We're just drenched in snow. I'll go into exactly what those dynamic modes are. So we got the bird's eye view, max, for the defrosters, and then we have the dynamic individual list that it will go through for the car. This just turns off the screen, I believe. Yeah, exactly. So cool that it does that, you know what I mean? If you just don't want to look at everything, you can just press this button here and then it turns it off, just where it has the date and the time. What happens if you hold that? Does it turn off automatically? No. It just sets you back to it. I'll leave this here because that person doesn't bother me. But I do love how the heated seats are leveled up to 3 here. You can see here individually that there's 1, 2, 3 lines. I got it on 2, and if you just click it, you can either click it here and it'll go and change it, or you can adjust it on the actual little touch detailer there. And actually it's pretty responsive. I like that a lot, just looking at it. But I just don't like how everything is in the dash. You know, my heated wheels in the dash. You can hear the hybrid, because this is the hybrid model kicking on for regen right now. Sorry, side note, ADHD kicking in. Heated wheels in here. All your climate control systems in here. Your heated seats for your driver and passenger are both in here. Just everything is implemented into the info, and personally, I'm still getting used to that, but it is what it is. This is the way we're going with things. So let's do a quick walk around outside. We'll go around, and I guess I'll go ahead before I get to that real quick. I do want to go over the steering wheel here. This steering wheel feels nice, and the heated wheel is fantastic. And instead of like burning your hand once it's been on, it'll get to like a nice moderate hot. You'll feel it get really hot when you first turn it on, which is nice and very appreciated because it's freezing out here. But once it does become on for a good duration of time, it does get to like a nice self-auto warm, but like lukewarm, and it's just really nice to the touch. I feel it, and the main points are probably like here and here and here, probably like at the 9 and 3 and the 1 and 7 points, I feel like. But it is nice, and I enjoy it. So the heated wheel is something I really want in my next car, being a Chicagoan. We got our volume adjust. We got the Ford Sync system right there. And we have our cruise control settings right here. We got Ford's Blue Cruise on here, which is sick, actually. I'm going to not tell you too much about that, but I will go into that in the full review. Want to leave some of those Easter eggs in there for the full review. This is just a nighttime quick POV because we got bombarded with some snow here early this morning, and it lasted pretty much up to just now. It's about almost 9 o'clock at night here, Central Standard Time. So, and yeah, we got our menu settings here. This pretty much tells you everything you really need to know. You got your view, trip, status information, vehicle maintenance. Don't want to get too crazy involved with this too, because I want to leave that for the full review. I just want to let you know that it works well. I like it, and Ford Syncs come a long way. That's pretty much all I'm going to really say. And in terms of Ford's graphics, very long way. They've had pretty good graphics from about 2018, I'd say, plus. But like these 2025, 2024 and on models, wow, 2026, these cars are, they're really nice, actually. And that's saying a lot since it's a Ford. So let's go ahead, take a look outside. We're gonna go take a step outside the car, give you a quick walk around. It's gonna beep twice because I got the keys in my pocket. And it's an attractive car. I love this fucking thing. Excuse my language. Probably shouldn't swear. The lights in here are so bright. So bright. These new lights here from Ford. Not sure if they're halogens or LEDs, but I will have that in the full review, that information. But I like them. They are sharp. And they're bright. They don't just look good, but they're functional. And it's an attractive car, man. This comes in a white. I will have the actual paint job listed in the description, along with the trim and specs. I like the wheels. These multi-spoke wheels here are pretty nice. Yeah, just a good looking car, man. It really is. The Ford Escape has come a long way. With the LEDs in the rear. Just a very sharp car. I love it pretty much from every angle, honestly. It just looks sharp, looks good. This being a brand new car, it is a plug-in. Not really a big fan of these plug-ins personally. A hybrid, it could just be a hybrid with the self-brake regen, but whatever. It's a rental. This car was provided by Arlington Heights Ford. Please hit them up for all your brand new and used or certified pre-owned vehicles, because these guys are the business, from their service to their sales. All right, let's take it from the drive.